Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zum weiteren Part von Let's Play Genshin Impact. Heute, oh, es ist Nacht geworden. Heute gehen wir in die Kathedrale und werden dann eine neue, haben wir eigentlich jetzt schon gestartet, im letzten Part gestartet. Aber bevor wir losgehen, ja, habe ich hier noch einen Pull. Und zwar müssen wir nochmal zum Händler gehen. Sternstaub können wir nicht mehr, Urgestein, zack. Ich hoffe immer noch, dass wir Ayaka bekommen. Da kann ich sie nämlich als Main-Char benutzen. Wir brauchen noch einen Crew-Support oder sowas. Aber kriegen wir auch schon hin. Jetzt erstmal hoffen, wahrscheinlich wird es eh Crap sein, aber vielleicht... Ja, Crap. Okay, dann geht's weiter mit der Quest.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Leier. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Leier. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Okay.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Leier as well.
Wer mag wohl das sein?
And even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Leier. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Hey!
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Palmen hat sie aufgefressen.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just want to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
Können wir es nicht einfach klauen?
What are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Jetzt wird das mit der Zeit erklärt. So, und zwar gehe nachts in die Kathedrale 18 bis 6 Uhr. Das machen wir hier. Und wir können nämlich bis zu einer gewissen Zeit spulen oder vorspulen. Vorspulen. In dem Fall, wie es Nacht ist. 18 Uhr. Ich muss kurz das Fenster zumachen. Ich habe halt gerade legit das Fenster aufgemacht, um ja, tschüss. Ja. Ach so. Um Frischluft hier reinzuholen, aber dann ging es direkt einfach, fängt es einfach direkt an zu regnen. Und ich habe so ein Schrägfenster, kann ich es nicht ganz aufmachen. Aber ein bisschen Erfrischung, es kommt trotzdem noch durch. Ich dachte, die sind gar nicht aktiv nachts. So, betritt den Keller und nimm die heilige Leier der Himmel. Okay, ich gehe mal stark davon aus, dass ich mich nicht erwischen lassen darf. Die Musik verrät es mir so zumindest. Hat er mich gerade gesehen, oder? Und das heißt nur, dass sie in meine Richtung gerade gucken. Okay. Hallo. Hallo. Er hat mich nicht gesehen. Ist das überhaupt der richtige Weg? Ja, ist es. Oh! Das war knapp. Er kommt in meine Richtung. Kann nicht mehr sprinten. Hallo. Mich sieht hier keiner. Müssen alle jetzt herkommen? YOLO. Er hat mich nicht gesehen. Die besten Wachen. Es ist immer so. Es ist einfach immer so. Es ist in jedem Game so.
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Dass sie genau in dem Moment kommt zum Klauen.
What? Follow me.
Ähm. Das war so nicht geplant. Schaffen wir es überhaupt noch? Ernsthaft. Das funktioniert halt einfach trotzdem. Es sei denn, ich rede mit Patton. Oh.
Master D. Luke, this is business accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Leier.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Leier is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started
So jung ist er auch
we're
nicht.
still- Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Duke, the boss of, the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way,
Oh,
his
genug.
dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Leier de Himmel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Leier?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Leier. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D. Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Also wieder Zeitraffer. Oh, wir haben einen Erfolg bekommen. Versuche erfolglos Heiligtum auszuleiten, erfahre von den Problemen des Ordens. Ja, also, dass es erfolglos sein wird, war ja schon klar. So, jetzt müssen wir... Verlasse die Taverne. Okay, ich verlasse die Taverne. Kehre zurück zur Taverne. Hä?
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Leier, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Leier can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Leier de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Leier.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Leier is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Ja.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. Sure, this might fall short.
Das Versteck der Fatui.
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like
Nein!
the source of the storm to the temples.
Das Wildschwein ist verschwunden.
God of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than a...
Also heute ganz viele Story.
What makes you think that's their intention?
Und eine Sphäre.
Oh.
Gehen wir mal rein. Können wir ihn eigentlich ausprobieren? Nee, die Look aber. Schade. Da habe ich nämlich an Venti gerade gedacht. Ah ja. Eine Truhe. Hätte ich jetzt stumm verpasst. Was? Oh! Ich krieg's nicht hin, einfach rüber zu gehen. Wie oft bin ich runtergefallen? 5-mal. Aber schon die Hälfte HP schon weg. Hier ist eine Truhe, ne? Ja, oh, sogar eine hübsche. Okay, euch habe ich es nicht erwartet. Fast Abenteuerstufe 19. Dadurch, dass ich viel Ausgehen mache, also Dailies und so, steigen wir schneller im Level auf, ein Abenteuerlevel. Falls ihr euch wundert, warum wir jetzt so einen großen Fortschritt gemacht haben.
No! Don't eat me! You're human? The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking.
Wir sind hier, um dein armseliges Leben zu beenden.
No, don't! I have valuable information. I'll tell you. We hid the Liar in the depths of these ruins. The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Sollen wir doch gegen dich fighten?
Did he say Senora? What a strange
Oder auch nicht.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. To run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
Wir sind Gesandte von der Gesellschaft für die Freundschaft zwischen Mondstadt Schneznaja und wollen nichts Böses. Böses, so.
Never heard of that association before.
Ich auch noch nicht.
What are you lot doing here?
Natürlich sind wir hier, um zur Freundschaft zwischen uns beizutragen. Wir sind hier, um einen Korruptionsfall, in den du verwickelt sein sollst, zu untersuchen.
What? How did you little brats creep in here? You take me for a fool? You're here for the Liar, aren't you? And just how do you plan to borrow it?
100.000 Morde. Haben wir fast. Wir haben 410.000, glaube ich. Die werden dir eine Empfehlung für die Gesellschaft für die Freundschaft zwischen Mondstadt Schneznaja ausstellen. Wie ist so ein Apfel? Und ich das gesehen, ich das genommen.
Think you can look down your nose at me, huh? The will of Schneznaja is as solid as the permafrost. I will not yield.
There you are, eavesdropper.
With blade.
Amuse myself a little. Get him!
Uff.
I summon thee! He says the key is in here. Shall we try another room?
Ja. Ob hier auch Thronen versteckt sind? Bestimmt. Wenn man von Teufel spricht, ne? Wieder. Ah ne, das sind nur Fliegen. Die sind trotzdem sehr lästig. Zum Glück haben wir diese Fähigkeit hier. Und treffen nur 2. Kartoffel. Da ist einfach nur eine Kartoffel drin. Mehr war da nicht. Ja, ich will aber Truhen finden. Aber Kartoffeln ist sogar gut. Brauche ich. Also ich beschwere mich dann nicht. Hier oben ist nichts. Schade. Da oben und hier. Und andere Räume sind nicht frei. Schade. Ja, wobei? Nee, auch nicht. Kartoffel. Wie gesagt, ich beschwöre mich nicht. Ist Mangelware. Weizen? Ja, nehme ich auch. Weizen nehme ich auch. Ja, okay, das brauche ich nicht unbedingt.
Seems like we turned this room inside out. No key. Time to move on to another room.
Na, wo wir Pech und im letzten
Surely the key must be
Raum.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Ich hab's genug von deiner Gelaber.
You're just going to attack me? I am a proud citizen of Snezhnaya. I will not falter. What's your luck?
Easy. Oh, wir haben einen Schlüssel gefunden. Der war wirklich im letzten Raum. Ja, wo soll er auch sonst sein? Ob uns hier ein Boss erwartet? Das sieht nach einem Bossraum aus.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senor is not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Bam! Noch eine Ulti hinterher. Und diese Ulti hinterher. Und dann nochmal das hier. Noch eine Ulti hinterher. Riesen. Wir hatten zwar noch eine Ulti, aber die Fische, die sind identisch. Die Elementarfähigkeit und die Ulti sind identisch. Deswegen ist das nicht unbedingt jetzt ein krasser Move. Aber ansonsten habe ich eine gute Kombo rausgehauen, meine ich.
Finally, the Leier is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Gehe deinem Auftrag. Was? Achso. Oh. Ich habe jetzt keine Truhe bekommen. Okay. Dann gehen wir zurück nach Mondstadt. So. Ich habe gesehen, dass wir hier Belohnungen für die Abenteuerstufe bekommen können. Das ist Stufe 17 und Stufe 18. Nehmen entgegen und Stufe 20 kriegen wir ja. Weltstufe wird auf 1 erhöht. Endlich mal. Wird mir langsam Zeit.
This is the Holy Leier. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. Ugh, the memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Abenteuerstufe 19.
Reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one...
Add Astra...
Ist mir egal, ich will nur die Belohnung hier abholen. So, wie viele Morde haben wir jetzt? Haben wir 500.000 oder halbe Million? Wahrscheinlich, wenn ich Aufstieg gehe, sieht man das da oben. Ja, wir haben eine halbe Million sogar. Okay, nice. Also, im nächsten Part geht es dann weiter.
It was a vial which contained the animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Okay, das kann ich im Part beenden. Also, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Im nächsten Part geht es direkt weiter mit der Story. Und die ist hier oben. Wir haben hier alles erforscht, das heißt, wir können hier direkt los hingehen, wenn wir hier... Oh. Wir müssen zu 3 Tempeln hingehen. Also, das heißt, im nächsten Part werden wir erstmal hier starten, hier oben. Hier oben haben wir alles frei schon erforscht. Und dann geht es hier unten, wobei wir hier, also ich habe offscreen, ich meine offscreen alle Teleporter übrigens freigeschaltet, nicht, dass ihr euch wundert. Wir werden dann hier runtergehen und hier halt die Gegend erforschen und nach hier unten alles abschließen. Das ist der nächste Part, bis es dann halt hier hochgeht und Mondstadt dann fertig ist. So, mit diesen Worten, bis zum nächsten Part.